When you think about your life, or you think about your business, or the fact that you're not in business, or you haven't started a business, and you might be in a job doing it the same thing over and over, repetition is important because it becomes a system. Your brain just starts to do it and you don't even know that you're doing it, and it just controls you. Well, that mental thinking or that mental program is called a paradigm. It's called a mindset. What happens is we have been programmed to repetitiously and habitually do things that don't really benefit you or don't help you grow mentally. They don't help your mind or your consciousness expand to do something you've never done. A lot of times we as people don't know that we're doing it, but that's what's controlling us. I remember I was in business getting the same clients over and over again every year. It's because I was doing the same exact things. And I was not expanding. I wasn't expanding my thought waves. I wasn't reaching out doing anything different. And it's because what happens is you have a conscious and a subconscious. And so you consciously are around certain people. You constantly read certain information and you're not doing anything different. And so it's just supplanted in your subconscious. Your subconscious is what controls you. Is what you think about. The thought creates a habit, right? So therefore in business, you have to have repetition. I remember I wasn't a morning person. At that time, I was selling T-shirts and I had a T-shirt business. So I would just open at 11 o'clock. By me starting at 11, I didn't realize that I was missing potential customers and clients. It was a lady. She was like, you should think about opening earlier because there's a lot of people that pass by here at 8 o'clock because all the other stores around, they open at 8 o'clock. And I said, well, nah, man, I'm good. I'm making good money. I took it personal as opposed to listen to her. And so she was like, all right. She bought her money and left. And so I remember I went home that night. I was like, wonder if she's right. What if I did get up early and make, and could get more customers? So I said, you know what, I'm going to go out and get up early. And I think that was the point in my life I started waking up at 6 in the morning. So I changed my hours from 11 to 7 to 8 to 7. So I got up early. Those 3 hours made a huge difference. I literally, in those 3 hours, made half of what I had been making for the whole day within just those 3 hours. I was like, wow, so I've been missing all of this money because I had poor habits. The people that run the world and the successful business people, they're not starting their business at 11 o'clock. They're up at 5 in the morning and they get their day going. For me to do that over a period of time, I had to keep doing it, the repetition. So I had to make sure every day I get up this time, get all my products, set up and sell. It became repetition. Well, then it became second nature over the period of time. So it created a good habit. My whole mindset changed. My money increased. My life started getting better. The same lady, she ends up coming back. She came to normal, after 11 like she normally does. And I had to tell her, I said, when you told me that, I took it kind of personal. I thought you were trying to tell me how to run my business. At the time, I was 21. So I was a little hard-headed. And so she's like, no. She's like, I was just giving you advice because I've been in the clothing business. Well, she actually was in apparel. She worked at Macy's and in the mall. She said, I've been doing it for 20 years. So just me opening my mind and listening to somebody who had been in business and was doing it successful, I learned how to change my thinking. And then I did it over a period of time. That's repetition. So repetition is very important. So once you have identified those good habits, you want to do them over and over and over again. And your whole life will change, right? You'll change. Everyone around you change. The money you make will change. Everything will change. But it all starts with repetition. So we've been programmed to do things negatively. That's why we're getting these poor results. So if you change your habits and you do them repetitiously over a period of time, you'll get better results.